welcome to a special edition of the Active Wealth Show, everyone. And my name is Ford Stokes. I'm your Chief Financial Advisor, and I'm joined by Eric and Melissa Cox, who are advisors and agents in Colorado. And I'm also the author of a brand new book called Annuity 360, Learn All You Need to Know About Annuities, which ones to avoid and which one to buy for a successful retirement. And I partnered with Eric and Melissa in Colorado exclusively on my book, and they do a great job at saving fees for their Medicare clients. They want to be much more efficient for their clients holistically throughout their whole retirement and just try to deliver a successful retirement. And Eric and Melissa, first of all, welcome to the Active Wealth Show, this special edition of it. And also, can you just share a little bit about what your practice is all about? And also, what are y'all doing with this Annuity 360 book, and how are you trying to educate folks?
And what we do is we offer both sides of the Medicare equation. We don't try and influence, whichever pays us the most. We try to do what's best for the client. We advise them accordingly.
I spent 17 years in financial services, and I would say if you're not actually a financial advisor, even just being in the industry doesn't mean that you understand how to create a successful retirement. And so one of the things that was really attractive to me about Medicare business, and then also the other retirement insurance products, is helping people to successfully navigate that, because we have seen, in our personal lives, people who struggled, and we don't want to be those people, and we don't want our clients to be those people either.
Totally agree. I think it's admirable that you guys are doing it. One of the things we've talked about kind of at the break and before we jumped on here is you guys have talked about fee efficiency, but also reducing risk for your Medicare clients, right? And just for retirement alone. Can you talk a little bit about what you guys try to do, whether it's the Medicare Medigap side or the the Medicare Advantage side, but also what you're trying to do with this new part of your practice in selling really safe and secure products and get you market-like gains without market-like risk?
We'd like to start with, let's talk first of all about the Medigap or the Medicare supplement side. What we like to do is recommend products that aren't probably going to be the lowest fee at the very start, because we like to have what we call, like you call it, fee efficiency over the lifetime of that client's policy. If you come in really low, but then the next year there's a 17% adjustment in the rate up, that's not good. So we very often will do a quote, an unbiased quote for our clients, and say, okay, here are the top three, and this is the reason that we recommend each of them, and just lay it before the client.
If they're very healthy, they're looking to save a little bit more money, and they like the Medicare Advantage plans, they can afford that maximum out-of-pocket amount. They're not concerned about that. So we look for what is really the right fit for that particular person. Even just in general, I will say, I personally have a little bit more of a conservative approach. I know that there's all these portfolio mixes that you're told to have to prepare for retirement. And I about blew a gasket when I saw my 401k in early 2020 after COVID hit, and how much of a hit it took. So in just like a matter of days. So I know, for me personally, I can relate to folks who want to have a little bit less of a risky outlook on their retirement.
Well, that makes sense. It's good that you can also relate your own personal experience, right? So I appreciate that, both of you. One thing too, as a Series 65 licensed advisor, I know that Harry Markowitz was given credit, to your point on the portfolio mix, Melissa. He got credit with modern portfolio theory in 1952, which is almost 70 years ago. I mean, it's 69 years ago. And there's been a lot of changes since then. Also, there's a whole lot of annuity companies and life insurance companies that are competing for those baby boomer dollars. And it's remarkable. And we've even go into the book that you guys are sharing with all your clients. And it benefits you as the investor. I mean, can you imagine getting 5 to 7% in gains a year, consistently locking in those gains, never going back, never retreating, without any market risk? And that's what some of these fixed index annuities are doing these days. Plus, they've got accumulation-based annuities, which you guys are really focused on, that are fee efficient, just like you guys are on the Medicare side. And I just think it's a great fit for your practice to add in fixed index annuities and index universal life insurance to your practice and help your clients holistically throughout their entire retirement. But as a Series 65 licensed advisor and a fiduciary, I just got to say, with rising interest rates right now, early here in 2021, that means that the bonds that many of your clients are holding in their portfolios are likely going to be worth less over time, because we're in a slightly rising interest rate environment, as the Democrat side is going to be spending more money and taxes are going to go up in the future. And you really do need to stay invested, because 13 times, we've had 13 times, I'll do 1-3 here. It may look like 3-1 on Zoom, but we're 13 times taxes have gone up since 1950. And only one time has the market retreated and had a loss. The average of those 13 years, including the loss year, is 12.15%. And so you need to stay invested, but why not stay invested in a fixed index annuity that gives you market-like gains, where you get like 95% of the participation rate on an index like the Barclays Atlas 5 or the Credit Suisse Momentum, or the JP Morgan Mosaic or Circle or Cycle Index, or any of these other indices, and you don't have any market risk problems. I don't know why you wouldn't do that. But also, here's the other cool thing that you guys are doing, because the insurance company or annuity company pays you as the advisor. We're not charging management fees here. And so you're able to delete the advisory fee and the portfolio fee from the portfolio on the bond replacement side that you do. And so if you can replace your bonds, so modern portfolio theory states that 60% will be invested in stocks and 40% will be invested in bonds. If you just move 40% of your portfolio, let's say you got $1 million and you move it over to the fixed index annuity side, let's say you got $1 million, you move 400,000 out of bonds into fixed index annuities, you're going to save $6,000 a year over a 35-year period. That's 610 grand. But here's the other remarkable thing. You would be at 1.33 million with the bond portion of your portfolio after 35 years. But if you invest in the fixed index annuity, you're at 4.127 million. It's crazy. You've got so much more money by investing in the fixed index annuity. And I don't know why you wouldn't do that. And also, it's just safer, because we could be in a melting ice cube situation where over time, the value of the bonds that people currently hold right now could continue to decrease. And because new interest rates and new bonds are being issued at a higher rate. And so therefore the bonds they're currently holding are less attractive. Also, getting a fixed index annuity where you can give a retirement income so people can count on it, just like you guys are capping healthcare costs so they understand what they're going to pay in healthcare consistently. I just think it's a perfect marriage fit. I just think you guys are doing the right thing here. And we just really appreciate you getting, Annuity 360 book out there. It's a really quick read, but there's, you're going to learn a whole lot just by reading this short book. And we made it slightly larger format and thinner for a reason, because we wanted to be a little less intimidating for people to read and just more inviting. I think that also speaks to the kind of people you guys are. I mean, y'all are so inviting and kind and wonderful and great to partner with. But the main thing for me is both of our groups are really focused and passionate about educating prospects so they can make an informed financial decision about their retirement future. And I would encourage everybody to work with Eric and Melissa Cox on the safe side of their portfolio, and what we call smart safe. That if you want to be intelligent about it, you want to be safe about your financial products. And can you guys just share how people can get in touch with you, because they may be watching this video in all kinds of different formats?
They can always give us a call at 303-801-1677. They can catch us at our website, c2ins.com, or email us. I'm mcox.
And I'm ecox.
At c2ins.com.
So c2ins.com is the website you definitely want to check out, everyone, especially if you want to get your free book, Annuity 360. And they can either give you the ebook or they'll give you the actual hard copy. And they're getting this out to all their clients now. And so if you're seeing this for the first time via email, then you are the first people to get it from Eric and Melissa. That's great. And we just appreciate the partnership, and it's great to be with both of you. And good luck in Colorado. And we can't wait to come out and visit, especially post COVID-19. Y'all stay safe.